new posters, new news, and a new Kirby outcome? Let's talk about it.
Lock your doors, bolt your windows, and turn off the lights. Make sure the kids are safe at home, cause you're headed to the Nightwatch zone. Nightwatch zone.
Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. And guys, we have got a lot of cool new Scream 6 stuff to talk about. We've got these new character posters, which are absolutely fantastic. I really love them. And wow, the new TV spot that we saw, the Super Bowl spot. And guys, I'm telling you, there is so many ways this movie can go. And it keeps making me think a little bit differently back and forth. And man, it's crazy. But anyways, let's get into this. But first of all, please hit the like button. It really helps to support the channel. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, because we're ready to rock and roll with all of our Scream 6 news, horror talk, and other movie talk as well. So guys, let's start. We've got all these character posters. They're absolutely fantastic. I'm sure all of you have seen them. Everyone looks great. We've got 13 posters, all of them amazing. Scream Twitter had put these out with some really cool little quotes. You guys have probably already seen them, but for you gotta love the one for Samara. It says, "Ready or not, here I come, Laura." You know, so playing on "Ready or Not," and I really love that. For Kirby, "I won't miss again, Kirby." Love it. For Tara, "I'm gonna finish what I started, Tara." And of course, with Tara's poster, and a lot of us have talked about this already on some live streams, the angle and the way that they're holding the knife is really interesting, and the way that Tara's holding the knife, really interesting. I've talked a little bit about, what I think could happen in the movie, where this is going, and some really interesting moments with Tara and Sam. But anyways, I love Tara's poster. I see you, Ethan, for Jack Champion. That's pretty cool. Dermot looks really cool in his poster, saying, "Let's see if you can figure this one out, Detective Bailey." Love it. "Welcome to the nightmare, Annika." That's a good one. "I'll show you some killer spots in NYC, Danny." And Josh is definitely look, we've talked about this before, who we think Ghostface is. I've already said I think there's at least 3. It could be 3 in a mastermind or 2 in a mastermind. Josh is one of those suspects. It really could go that way. For Tony, says, "Jason tries to take Manhattan." Love it. A good play on my favorite franchise. You gotta love that. "This is your last stop, Quinn." Now, in my last video, I talked about the fact that it looked as though the TV spot truly revealed the death of Quinn in this movie when she goes up to the door and Ghostface breaks through the glass. And this quote definitely seems like that's what they're saying. "This is your last stop, Quinn." So I really think that's, foreshadowing the fact that she is not going to be in this movie for very long. "Gail, are you ready to answer my call, Gail?" And like we've seen in the trailer, Gail's going to get that Ghostface call. I think that's going to be really cool. I think the whole scene is going to be awesome. I think it's going to be iconic. I really hope it will be, and something that we'll talk about for a long time as far as the Scream movies. Chad saying, "Dare to take another stab at me, Chad." Love it. Mindy, "New city, new rules, Mindy." Now, of course, with Mindy being the resident horror nerd, I'm expecting to have at least some scene where she starts to kind of go into the whole rules and so forth. So that should be pretty fun. With Sam, "Given to the darkness, Sam." Love it. And Melissa, we'll see how this movie goes, but I think Melissa's gonna have some interesting moments in this movie. And of course, these posters could be just the way that they're being shot, for the camera and so forth, for the characters. It may not mean a lot. Of course, one thing that's really interesting is the way that Gail is holding her knife. It's upside down. I don't necessarily think it means anything. I think if anything, it's just because she's the OG, the super OG, having her stand out a little bit more. But I think that's all there is there for the posters. They look great though. When you look at them, I think they actually look better than the posters from Scream 5 where they were holding the mask in front of each of their faces. And those were great too, but I just really like the way the knife looks in the picture with these guys, and also you can see the reflection of Ghostface. But let's get to Kirby. Here's the thing, guys. We saw in the TV spot that Kirby has that one, and it's a quick moment, but we see her with the gun in her hand. She's pointing it at someone. She has that bruise on her forehead. There's been a lot of speculation about how she gets the bruise. Some people have said that she gets hit in the head with the brick from Sam, this or that. That definitely could be it, but let me back up a little bit. The look on her face looks very, I don't know if desperate is the right word, but the point I'm gonna make here is it looks as though, and this is good news and bad news for me as a fan. Good news, it looks like Kirby is going to be in the finale, so that's good, because I wanted her to be in this movie. I wanted to have a strong presence in this movie and not be killed off early. Well, really, I don't want her to be killed off at all, but definitely not early. But I wanted her to really have some weight in this movie. Like, don't just bring her back just to say, hey, we brought Kirby back. But it looks as though she's going to be in the finale, in the shrine. That's where everything seems to be going down. It looks like we're going to be at the shrine at the end of the movie. That means we'll be at the shrine twice, at least twice. I think it will be twice. And Kirby's there at the end with the gun. Now, here's the thing, guys. So that's the good news. She makes it to the finale. That's what it looks like. Here's the bad news. It's either going to mean that Kirby is Ghostface, which, and I've talked about this. If they do it right, that's fine. If they can execute it the right way, that's fine. She definitely has a lot of baggage from her attack in 4 and so forth. But I don't know if they're going to make her Ghostface. But here's the other thing. Either she's Ghostface and, she's going to try to kill Sam and Tara or whoever, or she's going to die, possibly going to die in this finale, because the look on her face does look very desperate. And so that means that maybe it's Sam or Tara or whoever, could be Josh. We've talked about a lot of different ideas and ways this could go. But you got to think about Sam a little bit here, because now a lot of these pieces of the puzzle are starting to go together. And I know it could be just the marketing trying to hype it up that way. We know that she's dealing with the darkness, just like in the tweet, give in to the darkness, Sam. We've seen in the trailers multiple times when she's got the Ghostface mask in her jacket. Is that the end of the movie? So the question is, you see that scene where Sam and Tara are back to back, and it looks as though that they're like in a standoff with at least 2, if not 3 Ghostface killers. Now, I don't know, guys. This is looking really, really sus. And the fact that Kirby has that bruise on her forehead, where would she get that bruise from? And we see that scene that Sam has a brick in her hand. Now, all I'm saying, guys, is that this is really adding up to either Sam being Ghostface or being involved. This could be the type of thing where Sam is Ghostface, or starts to go over to that side, and maybe it's not necessarily like she's like, yeah, I want to kill now, but it's her illness that is really playing tricks on her. And we've talked about this as well. I've said it too. This could be a type of thing that's similar to like Norman Bates, like in Psycho 2, or just Norman Bates in general, where when he transitioned into Mother, like he blacked out. The Norman side of his personality just blacked out. He didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? So this could be a really interesting thing that they could do with Sam. I'll talk more about that in another video, but she definitely could be a part of this. And we see that scene where she's got Kirby's gun. How did she get Kirby's gun? Now, a lot of people may say, well, maybe we could play it a whole nother way, is that someone else hit Kirby in the head, and then Sam got the gun, to face off against Ghostface or what have you. It could be like that. It might be as cut and dry as that, but I don't know, man, because there's a lot of suspect type of things going on with Sam. Um, but anyways, the fact that Kirby, it appears that she's going to be in the finale and going to be a part of the action. I'm really excited about that. I really am. But I just hope that she doesn't die. What do you guys think? Do you think that Kirby is going to die, or do you think it's possible that they are going to make Kirby Ghostface? Or here's the thing that a lot of people haven't really talked about. At least I haven't heard many people talk about. You could have someone, and we haven't seen this before in the movies, so there's definitely no precedent for it. But maybe this could be a movie where they really do a hell of a lot of different things. You know, Kirby could be involved, or kind of like an accomplice, but not be Ghostface, not in the mask and so forth. Maybe not even kill anyone. So there's a lot of different ways that they could play this. Personally speaking, I don't think that she'd be a Ghostface killer or involved. I don't want to see that for the character, but for Sam, you know, ooh, and we haven't even really talked about Tara, but we'll talk about that in other videos. But for you guys, let me know what you think. Are you happy that Kirby appears to be in the finale of this movie? Do you think she's Ghostface? Do you think she's fighting Ghostface? Is she going to live? Is she going to die? So many questions, guys. And it's really, really exciting to see all of this stuff coming together. So much great marketing. I'm excited. But, anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit the like button. It would really help to support the channel, and I'd appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to the Nightwatch Zone, what are you doing? This is the time to do it, guys. Literally a couple weeks away from Scream 6, so it's going to be awesome. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, you are the Nightwatch. Peace.